It's only me. After her husband had gone at work, Mrs. Richard sent her children to school and went upstairs to her bedroom. She was too excited to do any housework that morning, for in the evening she would be going to a fancy dress party with her husband. She intended to dress up as a ghost, and as she had made her costume the night before, she was impatient to try to it on. Thus, the costume consisted only of a shirt. It was very effective. After putting it on, Mrs. Richard went down. After putting it on, Mrs. Richard went downstairs. She wanted to find out whether it would be comfortable to wear. She tried to explain the situation. Just as Mrs. Richard was entering the, the dining room, there was a knock on the front door. She knew that it must be the baker. She had told him to come straight in if ever she failed to open the door and to leave the bread on the kitchen table. Not wanting to frighten the poor man, Mrs. Richard quickly hid in the small storeroom under the stairs. She heard the front door open and heavy footsteps in the hall. Suddenly, the door of the storeroom was opened, and man entered. Mrs. Richard realized that it must be the man from the electricity board who had come to read the matter. She tried to explain the situation, saying, "It's only me." But it was too late. The man let out a cry and jumped back several paces. When Mrs. Richard walked towards him, he fled, slamming the door behind him. Okay, the text is about Mrs. Richard. Mrs. Richard was get a misunderstanding with the man who's come in her house. Because she's alone in her house, she dressed like a ghost. But she don't know in some situation, suddenly she looked at the room store under the stairs. And when the electricity man come and open the door, he don't know she is Mrs. Richard. So he's so scared and cry. Okay, I will answer the question. Number 1, Mrs. Richard is dressed like a ghost. Number 2 and 3, Mrs. Richard is went to room store under the stairs. And when the front door was knocked, she think it was bakery man. And 5 until 11, 4 until 11, Mrs. Richard is think the man. Mrs. Richard is not hide, but she's locked in room store under the stairs. And the electricity man opened the door, and he was so shocked because look the Mrs. Richard. Mrs. Richard tried to say it only me, but it's too late. The man was cried and jumped, and he slammed the door behind him.